Did you attend yesterday? And did it make sense yesterday? So because yesterday was day 7 or day 8? Day
Day
7.
seven. Day
Day
seven.
7.
Yeah.
So day 7, we covered content creation. So I like to call it content carousel. So you can just keep creating content unlimited. You can just keep creating because you know the power of it. I think only few of you got the power of it is because you had the foundations strong. You had your challenge strong. You had your 3 hop strong. And that's why you found it powerful. So today I'm going to do a little bit of revision, more strongly revision on yesterday. And what I'll do is I will cover the next message. I'll share an important thing about communication. Like we have reached production so far. Next is communication. So I will address one key element of communication today. So, hey, Saroj. So where are we? So tell me, how are you doing? Did you do any homework? Have you made progress with what you have so far? And I
Yes.
want to first apologize. I still haven't uploaded the videos. I will get it done. It's just I had scheduled it to be done at the end of 10 days. So I'm not able to rearrange my schedule to get that done. So I'm still working towards getting it done sooner than 10 days. In case you're waiting for it, so don't wait for it. It's a video. What I would recommend is ask me questions on the call here. I know watching video is powerful, going back and watching, but that's a 90-minute, 2-hour, 1-hour video. If you ask me a question you have, then just you'll get the answer in 5 minutes or 2 minutes. So do that rather than waiting to watch the whole video. And if it's taking too long, then I would recommend watch the video. But if you have a question, just ask me straight away. Oh, Diwali, you received your book. Great. Show me. Put a photo, like post a photo of it in the group, so that it's fun. Which book did you get? Wait a minute. Let me take my. Which book did you get? Of the 4 books, which one did you get? Which one did you get? Did you get this one? Did you get this one? Did you get my first or second? Which one did you get? I'm waiting for the response. But if you haven't ordered my book, order it. It's free. I'm giving it away for free. Just order it. It's same to same. I have the same book. Fantastic.
All the books are free?
All the books are free. You have to just pay for shipping.
Okay.
You just go to chinmaiswamy.com. And you can get all the books for free. It's cheaper. Just pay for shipping and it's yours. You will get it in less than 2 weeks.
Chinmai, can I get it and then send it here in the Philippines?
Yeah, you can. It's delivered everywhere.
Okay. Where can we order it?
Wait, I'll tell you. Let me see if it's still set up rightly. You have my books, don't you, Tulani?
Yes, I do.
You have it autographed.
Yes, I do. Yes. Definitely.
That's one thing which I wish I could autograph it. But you know what? Maybe when all of this coronavirus is over and we can meet, I'll do a event in London. Here it is. Here's the link. So I don't know how your shipping is. Well, let me see if it's available to Philippines. I think it's available. There are a lot of countries here. Yeah, it's available. I don't think it's any different cost. It's the same cost. Shipping is the same cost.
You've written dollars. It's all in dollars, huh?
Yeah, it's all in dollars. So pay for shipping and it's all in dollars. You can get it. I know. You're earning in pounds. Dollars is suddenly exciting, huh? Isn't it, Manjit? So maybe I'll charge all my products in dollars. That's the thing. Which one do you like? Do you like pounds or dollars?
Well, I like pounds. Obviously, I was from the UK, so I have a preference there.
Okay. Good. So let's get started. So you have your book. So did you get the link open? Okay, that's next. We'll come back to that later. Today, let's start with the presentation. I'm just starting the presentation.
Oops, I've got sorry, Chinmay, just got an internet drop. I'll have to join you again, yeah? Bear with
Perfect.
me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sorry, bear with me. Don't start without me. Dear me. Okay, I have to go out and come back and see if I can refresh.
Perfect. Don't worry, we'll be here.
Okay. Something happened. It's just come on. Okay, good. It was a complete blank out for a second.
Okay, can you all type? Can you all find the chat box? Can you all find your chat box? I just want to know that you can find it and you can chat and you can ask me questions. If you're okay. Okay, great. So we all ready? We all have internet connection. You all, everything is sorted. All of you can focus. Good. So we're talking about sharing your message. So far, we have created a product. Based on that, we have created a content. We have produced a content, and now we're going to share the content. Now, if you have any issues with step 7, we'll address it here. You'll ask me questions, and we'll address it here. Okay. So let's go. Your agreements, you will not record this presentation. You already know what I'm teaching you. Every content, every strategy is already known. I am giving it to you in a nice gradient, which is making it easy and fun to you. If you will only accept it when it's makes sense to you, if it's true for you. Else, if you don't have to accept it just because I'm saying it to you, you have to only accept it if it's true for you. You will engage and ask me questions until you get it right, until it makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you, you're not going to take action. If it doesn't take action, you're not going to get results. So then the whole point of you spending time here is a waste. So you might as well not be part of the 10-day launchpad. If you want, I want you to engage and ask me questions. Okay. You will only proceed when you're 100% clear. If you have any doubt, stop the presentation and ask me, Chinmai, I don't get it. I will always make sure you get it. You will participate in drills and exercises, and we will move ahead together. You will commit to attend all live sessions and take action. That is the agreement. You will need to have your wins. You're going to be observing your wins, and you're going to be sharing your wins. If you haven't shared your wins, if you haven't shared your wins or observed your win, then you have not grown. Even if the fact that you have noticed you have missed something is a win, because winning is not just success. Winning is also a failure. That's why success is sum of all. Like winning and losing is the same level of enthusiasm, because even when you lose, you'll be like, oh, I lost because of that. Okay, great, got it. I'm not going to lose. I'm going to make sure that's not going to happen again. Because when you win, it's not because you've also found a mistake. You've found something which was stopping you. That is also a win. So yesterday, if you haven't got, maybe you didn't get the win you were hoping, like Tulane got his win by content carousel. He was so excited. Maybe you didn't get his win, but you still got a win of your own style, of your own gradient. Your own gradient win was, oh, I need to go back and fix something. Wow, that makes so much sense. Got it. I've been getting it wrong all this time. Or I need to go fix it. Whatever, that is still a win, because that is improvement. So you need to share that. You need to have fun. So are we all in agreement? If you agree, type in agree. I hope you listened to something what I shared. It was very powerful, because you might have, I don't want you to get demotivated or discouraged because you didn't get the same win as what Tulane got, because he's on a different gradient. He's had my coaching for more than a year. So you should have met him a year ago. Things would have been different. Isn't that right, Tulane? Yes. Yeah. So his gradient is different.
Yes,
He's
Chinmay.
more powerful now. He's getting more powerful because I want him to be self-reliant. I want him to be self-confident on his own. So he got his win yesterday because of so many validations he did. You're not going to believe, every day I made him share a win. Every day I made him share a win on WhatsApp. He has my WhatsApp, we connect on WhatsApp. Every day he shared his win for how many months?
Elizabeth, you want to close your...
Oh yes, there is. I'll just mute your box. I think there's vessels. Okay. So Turane, for how many months did you share your win every day?
For 5 months. 5 months.
Then
5 months.
you understood the power of validation, self-validation. You used to go for you used to go up the mountain how many times? Every day, right?
No, twice a day.
Twice a day. You used to go twice a day. And you used to always type in the message, up the mountain again. You went up the mountain, you went up the mountain, went up the mountain. So like every day I was asking to slight improvement. And finally after months he got it. And now he is self-validates himself. He's getting stronger. Yes, he needs help. We all need help. Yesterday I bought a program for $1,000 from my coach. He was selling another program. I got it. I keep buying products. I keeping thing. So we all need to invest in self-development. Find a coach and invest, because if you don't invest, you're not going anywhere. That is a fact. I am not telling you, I'm not putting you down. I'm just telling you the fact. If you don't find a coach, you're not going anywhere. That is my truth. I have seen it, and you have also experienced it. So it's if it's very powerful that you get a coach now in what's going to go down and what's happening in the economy. You need someone you can connect with and stay. Whoever you connect with, doesn't matter. I would love you to be hire me as a coach, but if you can't hire someone, you need a coach, you need a mentor. Hire someone.
I think what I have to say here is that for many people, the problem is staying consistent. You may wake up in the morning and you believe you're going to get things done, right? But as they say, the problem with trying to change the world is that decades go by and nothing happens. So you need a coach to actually bring you back, and more importantly, keep you focused on pushing forward. And I think that's what we sometimes don't realize. In the moment, I don't dispute this. In the moment, you could be very powerful. But as day by day goes by, you start to find that you get knocked off course quite a lot. And I think this happens to all of us, even me. And I think that's what happens with a lot of people. They don't realize this. So in the moment, you're strong. But unfortunately, success is not made out of one moment. It's made out of, doing things consistently over a period of time.
Wow.
And that's what is so important for the coaching.
Wow.
And that's what I've realized. That I can wake up in the morning and say, bang, you know what I mean? I want to do this. Then by the time 12 or 2 o'clock in the morning comes, your conviction has weakened a bit. You start to look at yourself and say, okay, no, I may let go, I may do this. So knowing that you have an accountability call, knowing that you have a coach who's going to keep you accountable, knowing that there's someone who explains what happens, will keep you moving forward through those plateaus. And particularly now, because there's a lot of negative stuff coming, every time the news seems to be swinging to be ultra negative now. 1 minute is Corona, next minute is this guy who got killed, then it's this and that. So you can be knocked, of course, very easily, particularly with what is happening in the world right now. So that's why you actually need a coach. Not because Chinmai is saying to you that you can't necessarily do it on your own, but because distractions start to come in. And that's what knocks so many people off course. It knocks me off course, it knocks many people off course. And I think that's the most important point to actually realize. And that's why we're on these sessions, because it keeps us on course. And I believe that many of you are improving as you go through it more and more. And that's the truth. I mean, there's no secret to this. If there is a secret, it is that you just keep on going, right? And over time, those accumulated validations add up to big wins in the end.
Powerful. Wow.
Sorry.
To learning. No, I'm like, that was powerful what you said. Yes, we are all powerful in the moment. And wow, that is very good, Thorani. Wow, I like that. Right? Yes. And one simple reason why you need the coach is if you're in the fog, it's foggy. So you need a coach who can see outside the fog. That's all. It's very simple. You are powerful. And my coaching style, make sure when you hire a coach, the coach doesn't tell you what to do. If the coach tells you what to do, you will forever be dependent on that coach. Yes, you need to learn the system from the coach, but how you apply the system is your own secret, is your own strength. If you allow the coach to say what you should do every day, you will forever be a slave. You will ever be a suppressed person. You will ever be dependent on something. You are born to lead. You're born to win. You're born to lead your life with success. So when that's how, so a coach should empower you. Coach should make you stronger than before, so that even if the coach goes away, you are stronger. You're not weakened, like you're resting on something and it goes away and you just fall off. It's not like that. So make sure a coach doesn't tell you what to do, always brings out the answer from within, because you know all the answers. I tell this to you again, everything you need to win in this lifetime, you have it inside you. Everything you need, it's inside you. It's all about bringing it out. That's all. Okay, good. Enough of the deep session. So we're all very silent. Nobody talks other than Elizabeth and Tulane. We're all very silent. Manjit, Louis, Diwali Ben, you're all very silent. What happened? Listening? Okay, great. Awesome. Okay. So, okay, we all agreed? Yes, I agreed. Okay, good. So what I want to tell you is we'll come back to that later. I'll retouch it later. So today we cover sharing your message. Stay 2 more days remaining. Let's go. I'm going to remind you of the 10-day launchpad, which is very simple. It's a game. You must create and launch your own challenge. Smallest win. You must focus on the smallest win. You must create your own Facebook group, market it like crazy, and get 100 new members. You must create new content daily, at least 14 out of the 20 days. This challenge starts on 11th of June. For you, if you want to make it interesting, you can make it 10th of June or already started. But I need you to start immediately, as early as possible, because you have 20 days by end of this month. So you must help your members play the game, live mentoring or videos, however you want to help your member. You must first share a win of your member getting a win. That means you have helped someone get better. That you must share. Prerequisite, you must share your wins and participate in live sessions daily. You need to share your win every day. No matter what, you can just say, oh, today's session was great, Chinmai was useless. That's fine. That's a win. Whatever you want to say, Chinmai was good, Chinmai was thing. But I want you to share something. You're spending an hour, 90 minutes here. And if you can't summarize what you achieved from it, it's just not good. Like, you have to summarize something. Because that's another example. Like, if you look at what you're really doing is, at the end of each day, I don't know if you write a journal. If you're writing a journal, you're summarizing how your day went. That means you're being aware, or you're forcefully going back in time and recollecting what happened during the day, and you're writing the beautiful moments of the day. And that's, if you're not doing that, then it's a steep gradient. But so at least now, for 90 minutes or 1 hour, look back and reflect on how the 1 hour went. That is your win. That you have to do it. So that's why I'm asking. It's a prerequisite. If you don't do it every day, then you don't qualify. It's a prerequisite to qualify. And you will win. You will win $50 of Amazon voucher or a Marvel mentoring for 3 months. Marvel mentoring with me for 3 months. You get that when you win. So there can be more than one winner. I'm making it exciting. I want you to win. Like, I don't understand why no one would why you would not be motivated to win this game. Every step is in your benefit. Every step, every condition you have to meet is in your success. And if you're not winning, it's either you're too steep a gradient or you're not motivated. If you're not motivated, then we need to address it differently. So you need to tell me, what is it? Okay, great. If you don't have motivation, then it's a different situation. We need to handle it differently. Motivation is different. Self-determinism is different. So if that's lacking, I need to do a separate video course on that. So we'll do that later. Okay, so I want you to win. Okay, and so revision. Okay, first of all, are you going to win? Are you going to play the game? Tell me, who's going to play the game?
Yes.
You will want to play the game? I will play. Fantastic, Saroj. Well done. Okay, who's playing? I think I can see Elizabeth waving her hand. Okay, she's going to play. Tulani is going to play. Okay, Louis, I don't see you. What about Manjit?
Yeah, I mentioned it before.
You mentioned
Very
I'll play. You play. Okay, good. Okay, revision. Let's go. Day 1, 3 secrets which you are missing for success. Right gradient, correct strategies and tactics, and live mentoring. You have all the 3 on this 10-day launchpad. There is no program as powerful as this, and especially for free. Even paid programs are not as this powerful as this. And you have all the advantage. You have 0 reasons to tell another person when someone asks, why haven't you set up your own coaching business? You have 0 excuses. You have 0 excuses. You have everything you need in these 10-day launchpad. And you have all of this. Even paid programs are not as powerful as this. Day 2, the curse of knowledge, which is basically imposter syndrome, is a result because once your mind learns something, it forgets what it was like before it learned. So it forgets what it was like before you walked. You didn't know what it was like to crawl and to sit and fall. You forgot all that. You're like, do you remember you were falling when you were sitting up? Like, really? Oh, I didn't know it was that case. I'm sure there's an example of yours. If you recollect, there'd be moments where your friends would ask, oh, do you remember you used to travel by bus to your office? You'd be like, oh my god, yeah, I can't remember how it was. Can't even remember how I was doing it. Wow, driving a car is so much easier. Oh my god, I never want to do that again. That's the reason. That's the curse of knowledge. That's how the mind works. So you have to go back and put a stopper. You have to just be aware of it. That's all. And you will prevent imposter syndrome and death by PowerPoint. Both of them stop you from being a better coach, being and helping your clients. I cover this in day 3 in full detail. Day 3 is M spot, which is your money spot, which is a combination of love, something you love to do, something you're good at doing, and something just trending. 3 overlaps, you get your, oops, I'm just letting Raghu in. You get your M money spot. Day 4, we covered audience and the gradient. We figured out who your audience is, how are you going to help them? What is your specific solution? And the gradient you want them to win, smallest, biggest, and big and biggest. We covered this. Day 4, we are all still creating. See, day 1, day 2, day 2 was all mindset change. I had to remove all the old, I just had to shift your mindset a bit. Then day 3, we started to do transactional stuff. We started writing. Day 4 was more marketing stuff. Day 4 is like marketing with spiritual gradient. So all of this was creation. Day 3 and day 4 was creation. Okay. Then day 5 was designing your game. You created your own challenge. Then you created your own build. You build your tribe. You haven't marketed it yet. You haven't shared it yet. You haven't communicated it yet. You created your own Facebook group. I taught you what organic marketing is and how you can do. And remember, there are hundreds of ways you can do organic marketing. I'm not saying others are bad, this is right. I'm saying this one works. It's easy, it's effortless, and it's an easy gradient for you. Once you master these, learn more. Go to Google and search organic marketing. Go venture yourself and create your own system. But for start off, follow what is working. Day 7, create content like a pro. We covered how to do a carousel, like how, okay, that's fine, Raghu. Thanks for letting us know. It's a simple 3-step process. Choose one word, choose either a step in your solution or the solution or a system, whichever you have, either a step or a solution or a system. Next, choose an angle. I know, Louis, you missed. I'm going to cover that. You'll have to do the recording. It's too long, so I'll post the recording later. Then create first, and it's a 2-step process. Create first ideas and solutions and steps. Create them. Next, produce them into blogs, videos, Facebook Live, books, and podcasts. Right? Do whatever you want. So today we'll be doing sharing your message. Now, before I do that, I want to know, how are you doing with content creation. Tell me, where are you
Okay.
stuck? How are you stuck, or how are you liberated? Tell me, what is it? Do you have any questions from day 7? Because day 8 is built on day 7. So really liberated when it comes to content creation. Well done, Tulani, great. So do you want me to cover content creation once more, or are you happy?
You can cover it, yeah. It'll be good.
It will be covered. Where else? One second. Let me see what I have. I think I took a screenshot of yesterday's presentation. So what I'll do is I'll just use that, because that, oops. Okay, so wait a minute. I got more ideas, but got through it again. Thank you. Okay, good. So was a mind twister. Okay, so you got all of it. So I got more ideas. What do you mean by you got more ideas, Saroj? Tell me what, but got through it again. Thank you. Oh, you mean go through it again? Oh, okay. You want me to go through it again? Understood. Okay. So what did we do yesterday? Where is the annotation? Here it is. Color tag. So step 1 was to choose a word. You know what? Just hang on. I'll do it better. I'll do is choose a word. Okay, let's do this. Choose a word from health, wealth,
Relationship.
relationship. You choose a word from either of these. So I want you all to play this with me. So choose a word. In your own mind, choose one word, either for health, either for wealth or relationship. Choose one word. Just one word. Choose one word and type it in the chat. Choose one word. Any word. Add any word which connects to either health, stamina. Okay, good. Very nice. Pain. Okay. Exercise. Okay. Okay. Louis, Raghu. I'm waiting. Lifestyle. Wow, I like that. Okay. Diwali Ben. Raghu. Oh, Raghu's left. Fear. Okay, great. So now, before we go to the next step, I need you all to recollect your who you want to work with. So job title plus life situation, and your which problem are you solving, and what is your specific solution. We covered this before. I want you to just refresh this. I want you to just refresh in your mind what this is. Okay, what is specific solution? Okay, then I also want you to refresh your smallest win. Okay, now once you have done, I want you to say you're done. Type in done. I want you to have all of these. You don't have to, if you want to write it, or if you want to go through your notes, go through your notes, whatever you want to do, but I want you to get these two parts. Who do you want to work with? Your problem you're solving, what specific solution, your smallest win, to be ready in your mind. If it's there ready, I want you to say you have it. You have it? Okay, great, Saroj. Well done. Who else are we missing? Oh, there's more. I only have one. Okay, good. So we'll wait. Okay, so Tulana, you have it. Okay, two people have it. Your smallest win is also your challenge, which you have done. Basically, the challenge you created. Elizabeth, you have it. Fantastic. Saroj, you have it. So Saroj, Tulane, Louis, you have it. So who else is still missing? Manjit,
Yeah.
you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, so type it so that I know you have it. Okay, so good. So now step 2, what we will do is, I want you to, I know you have your own style, you have your own solution in your mind of how to achieve the small win. I want you to just choose one step from it. Like out of the 10 steps, choose one step from the 10 steps to achieve the small win. Have you understood this? Do you have any question on this step? Hello?
Well, I was going to ask about step 1. So you say all that has to come in step 1. Choosing
Sorry?
the word, who you want to work with, and your smallest win. All has to come in step 1.
No. This, you just have to keep this in mind. You just have to be aware of it. If you're not aware of it, then you're lost. Then the next, you just have to just a refresher. Who am I working with, so that you understand their viewpoint. You just, because death by PowerPoint is when you forget who you want to work. When you forget the real problems, you're just talking from your own viewpoint. So when you finish step 2, say step 2 finished.
Step 2 can be the challenge as well.
Yeah, exactly. One step towards your. So basically, what you're doing here is to achieve the challenge. You created 10 steps. How to finish the challenge, right? So whatever steps you have to achieve the challenge, you're going to help your clients finish the challenge. That's the objective, correct?
Yes.
So you have a sequence of steps, how to take them from A to B. Any step from A to B. Louis, is that making sense? You were not there yesterday, so if you,
Yes.
okay, if you have got it, type in, because I know if I remember it correctly, your smallest win is $100 from affiliate marketing. So you have 10 steps to achieve that. So
Yes.
any steps, any one step from that. So far from the chat, I can only see Saroj has completed step 2, and I'm waiting for everybody else. If you have done, please reply done, so that I don't have to wait. So that there is no miscommunication. I'm waiting, you're waiting. What is it, Chinmai? He's just smiling at the camera. Come on.
Done. Yeah.
Okay, done. Saroj done. Louis done. Manjit done. Tulane done. Who else is remaining? Elizabeth, you're done. Okay, Diwali Ben, you're going to participate when you're ready. So I will let you play your own game at your pace. Good. So next, step 3, the final step is choose one angle. Either fame, fun, fortune, future, either emotions, you want to choose emotions, that is all emotions, failure, frustrations, or fear. Like choose any one. Okay, choose any one, or you can choose motivation or inspiration. You can choose to inspire them or motivate them, or you can give them steps or sequences to complete, or choose tools and systems. Anyone, anything. So basically, you can choose one word, choose one thing, and choose one. Either choose fame, you either choose one of these. You see, there's a lot here. You either choose fame, fun, or fortune, or future, or past, failure, or motivation, or inspiration.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Smith. I'm the executive director of the My
Or steps, or sequences, or tools, or systems. Is that clear? Choose any one. So what you need to ask yourself is, how can, what is this word? How can I make this? How can this word and this step help you with either fun, emotion, or how do I make this? Emotions, like those last one, like either fun, fame thing. I'll make it fast. So F, fast. A is for taking action. Steps, F's. Okay, so each is one. How can this word and this step help you with fast? Help you get fast results? That's the question you ask yourself, and then your content comes out. You see, okay, can we all just for a pause stop looking at the screen and listen to my voice? Can you do that?
Yep.
Okay. Have you noticed that you come up with creative solutions only when someone has asked you a question? On your own, it's challenging to come up with solutions. But someone asks you a question, oh my God, you will write an encyclopedia. Have you noticed that? Tell me yes or no. Have you observed it?
Yes, I observed it.
Good. Louis said, wow, my God, it is mind-blowing. I know. On your own, you don't come up with solutions. You wait for someone to ask you questions. So ask yourself a question. This is the question. How can this word and this step help you get fast results? Either any one of the FAST, fast results. Then that question will simply give you the content, give you the solution, give you the content for you to create. Now let's go back. We'll address this one by one. Tell me, what step have you created? Tell me, using this framework. I want you to type in or say what you have got in your mind. I asked you to do step 1, step 2, right, so far. So step 1, step 2, using step 1, step 2, and step 3. Now say, use this framework and tell me what you have got. Hello. Tell me what's happening.
Oh, I thought you wanted us to type it in.
Oh, type it, say it, anything. Like, okay.
Okay.
If you're
Well,
typing it in,
mine was by singing the song that you've chosen for the one song challenge. You develop stamina in yourself and a confidence which allows you to get over fear
okay.
of not playing that song.
Okay, good. So please tell me, using this sentence, how can this word and this step help you get fast results? So how can stamina and playing your song help you get? So I want you to ask the right question. Like, just, it may not have right grammar, but it'll at least have the right sequence of thoughts. So Tulane, using this framework, what question are you answering?
Well, my question is how can stamina and singing the song help you get fear results?
Okay. Oh my God.
That's why I answered it the way it is.
Beautiful. So it makes sense. Now you can use the same thing and create use something else. Can you use steps and sequence with the same thing instead of fear?
Yes, I can do steps and sequences.
Okay, good. Louis, do you want to go ahead and play this? Can you give me an example? Sure. Well, give me what you have. Tell me what one word you have. I think you had lifestyle. Good. One step. Choose. Tell me one step from the 10 steps you chose. Then, while Louis is there, so Saroj, Manjit, I want you all to participate. You are very silent. I want you to, if you are silent, that means you know everything and you're just waiting for me to stop talking, or you're hesitant to share because you don't want to be wrong. It's not about being wrong. It's about you being, it's a safe space. It is a safe space for you to express. So please ask me questions if you are having any doubts. So tools, so FB promotions. Okay. So you have lifestyles, FB promotion. What is your smallest win? What are you laughing, Turane?
No. This crazy idea.
FB boosting. Okay. So yes, I got it. So your smallest win is $100, right? So what you're saying is, how can lifestyle and FB boosting help you get, which tools and systems help you get $10 in affiliate marketing? Okay, now Louis, can you answer this question for me?
Oh, I'm going to put the remaining tools and system, or do I need to put a word on the lifestyle, or
No, the tools and systems is you are going to, you have
that's
your
the
own tools and systems. You're going to share
yes,
your tools and systems.
yes.
So you're
So
telling
that's
you
the
can have a better
affiliate.
lifestyle, you can have a
Yeah.
healthy lifestyle, lifestyle to you means something. The word lifestyle means something to you. It can be spending more time with family, spending more energy, whatever it is to you, it is a lifestyle. So you say, hey, if you like to have a lifestyle, which I am having, that thing, and this FP boosting system works. And to have this lifestyle, you just have to use these systems. I use Google, I use tool number A.com, tool number B.com, and tool number 3.com. This is the most powerful systems you can use, and which will help you get your $100 first $100 affiliate marketing. That's how simple it is. Bam, 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 bam. You're sharing a tool system. Tool systems, you're sharing them. You're giving them your tools. Like if me sharing my organization skills, my organizing system, like I'm telling, I use Trello or I use Google Drive. That's the tools and systems.
Chinmay, I created a drop shipping here in the Philippines.
Okay.
It's an e-commerce drop shipping system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Do I
So
need?
whatever you
I
do with drop shipping, you're using some tools to 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 connect all the dots for drop shipping.
yes.
You're using some softwares, right?
Actually, I have an IT team that developed that software. It's our own software. We called it uh, e-express, like that, e-express drop
Okay.
shipping.
Wow. Fantastic.
So
Crazy.
so
So talk
if
about.
they would like to achieve a lifestyle of supporting their family using the FB boosting and also the e-express um, system, and it will help them get $100.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's how
in
simple.
affiliate marketing, just like that.
That's like that. That's it. And after some time, if you get bored of tools and systems, replace that with fortune
The steps.
or steps, or if you can say motivation. And you say, if you always wanted to do your own drop shipping business and you always struggled, this is why you need to take action right now. Whatever motivates you, motivate them.
Oh, yeah, it's powerful. Thank you, Chinmay.
Okay, good. Thank you. And whatever, change it with fun. Okay, whatever is fun for you, and for them, they want to have fun. For them, what is fun for them? Remember, that's why I asked you, be
Know
aware
your
of
client.
who you want to work with, your job title.
Yeah.
And if if you know them, you know what is fun for them. So then you mention, hey, you always want to have the lifestyle, and this time, instead of lifestyle, you can, if you want to keep the same word, keep the same word, or change it. Health, wealth, relationship, change it for marriage if you want. And suddenly, how can marriage and Facebook boosting create such a big fun? You'll always imagine you getting leads every week for your drop shipping, where your $100 for your affiliate marketing. And imagine what that would do to your marriage. Imagine how that would ease some stress of your relationship. What if you could give a free surprise gift to your wife from that affiliate marketing? How amazing is that? And this FP boosting is the one thing you will learn. So, like you see, you can go back and forth. You can play with this. Now you have the lens. Do you understand? Am I the only one? If I'm the only one who's excited, then this is death by PowerPoint. Please understand. If when you are excited and your clients are not excited, then this is a classic example of death by PowerPoint. I am excited. I know how this works. And you're looking at the screen saying, what an idiot. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Chinmay is so excited. Give me more example, Chinmay. It doesn't make sense. I need to come off. If you're doing that, then I have failed you as a teacher. That means I have created death by PowerPoint here. Do you understand? Because
Yes.
I have not understood your viewpoint then. So I want you to go back and try another go. So Saroj is silent. Eliz and Thulani, Diwali Ben, Manjit are all on Netflix. I'm sure you're on your phone or you're watching, but you've tuned off. You're not.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you are not. You have decided to not give me your full attention because I am at a. I am. I have by going above gradient. I am actually invalidating your existence. So when I go at a steep gradient, I am saying I am going to go at my speed. I don't care whether you understand, I don't understand. I'm going at my speed. And that's what happens when you go at a higher gradient to your clients. So it's important to lower the gradient, come back, get everybody on board. So tell me, if you're listening, you're not understanding. If you're listening, you're dead. There is no living organism. There's no living communication here. So you
Listening.
have to express.
So,
Listening.
Chinmai,
Yes.
carry on. Manjit.
Okay, see. Okay, one by one. Manjit, speak.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm working with, my aim is to work with the 40 plus women. And my observations.
So wait, hang on, Manjit. I never said age here. Why are you going with 40 plus women? I said who you work with, job title and life situation. Age is not a life situation. Everybody ages.
Okay.
Life
Okay.
situation is first time married, first time
Yeah.
mom, divorced, getting retired. That is a life circumstance.
Okay. So it's women in management. Yeah.
Women in management. What management?
Uh, ju-
Their
in
job title should be on their business card. If whatever you're saying, women in management, is that on a business card, Manjit?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have seen a business card which says I'm a woman in business management.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I work with women in business management all the time. Yeah.
What business management? Like, are they project managers? Are they, what is that?
Just general business management. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And their biggest problem was pain.
Okay.
And then I worked on giving them steps for alkaline diet.
Okay. What is their smallest win? What is your smallest win?
The smallest win is them being able to walk 2 kilometers.
Okay.
And
Beautiful.
then moving
Okay.
on to 5 is what I would guide them into
Well done. Okay.
without feeling the stiffness.
Good job. Okay. That's wonderful. Okay. So what is your, choose one step. You know how to get them to walk 2 kilometers. Great. In that process, what is the one step you'll take them to do it?
To start with the alkaline diet first.
Okay, good. So now choose. So you got your, what is the one word? Pain. You said pain.
Yes, pain.
How can pain and alkaline
Alkaline diet.
diet help you achieve walking 2 kilometers with fast? What have you chosen? F or action or steps or tools?
Action.
Okay. With action. Okay. So tell me.
So I'm motivating them first to
Good.
start.
So tell me, how can you help me? So now this is your question. So give me an answer.
Yeah, helping them to start with getting up in the morning and doing the exercises I instruct them and putting that into
No,
action.
Manjit, imagine I'm your client and give me a content. Create a content. Don't explain it. Tell me, I am your client. So tell me, how can I avoid pain with alkaline diet, and how will that help me? So create content.
Yeah, so like I said to you, that for them to get rid of the pain, they need to go on an alkaline diet.
Manjit, if I'm your client, are you going to speak to me like this?
No.
Then speak to me like I'm your client.
Yeah. So I would be giving a alkaline diet step by step of what to start up with hydration and soda bicarbonate with raw apple cider vinegar. Yeah.
Okay.
Once they've taken those steps, I would then guide.
I am listening to you. Who are you talking? Who's
Okay.
they?
Yeah. Okay. Once you've taken those steps, then I would guide you into going into just shifting and doing your body exercises, jumping out of bed.
Okay.
Initially.
You're going all over the place, Manjit. You
And
only
then,
have to give me action, as in motivation. You have
yeah,
to just motivate me to take alkaline diet.
yeah.
You motivate me to connect me alkaline diet to pain and walking 2 kilometers. That's all. You don't have to tell me everything.
Okay. Okay. And the action obviously is the 2 kilometer walk.
No, action is motivation. Remember.
Yeah,
Your
motivating
action
them into
three.
walking 2 kilometers
If you look in
initially.
step
And
3
then,
is Motivation. You're inspiring me. You're telling
Yes.
me, look at me. I also did this. I was also struggling. You also can do it. Blah, 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 blah. You're motivating.
Yeah. And then I would inspire you to jog, light jogging.
No, you're not telling me. See, if you're giving me, if you're telling me to jog, then you're giving me steps to do.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Action is motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Something which makes you feel good, motivated to take action. Steps and sequences, you're telling me, okay, now I want you to go do jogging.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so choose one step. Okay, now we have almost 3 o'clock. I have to finish it in the next 5 minutes. So let me start with the remaining. So now tell me, what have you, if you have not understood, post your question in the Facebook group. I will respond it with a video message. I will respond it in however in the best way I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to practice this for forming this question. And what I noticed is, Manjit, and I'm sure it's the case if for anybody else who's having the same struggle, is you're not being specific enough. All I want you to do is, if I put you through a funnel, if I give you the words pain plus alkaline diet plus motivation, what will you give me at the end of it? What is your answer at the end of it? If it's a long story, then you have lost it. You are so you are if I don't want you to give me a story or a solution. Alkaline diet is the solution. Pain, alkaline diet, and motivation. Give me what that means. With these three words, can you not give me some and create a paragraph?
Okay, yeah.
Pain. Raghu,
Okay,
you have lost it? Okay. Tell me, where have you lost it?
yeah, okay.
So how can pain, alkaline diet help me? How can this pain and this alkaline diet help me get results, help me get my smallest win, which is 2 kilometers?
You're right. I do feel me to walk, yeah.
Your smallest win is 2 kilometers. Your smallest win is going online in 9 days. Your smallest win is $100 in 10 days in affiliate marketing. Your smallest win is celebration cake in under 30 pounds. Your smallest win. That's how specific. And who you're working with is very specific. It is a doctor, a woman in management, uh, uh, couples who wants to start a house business. It's very, very specific. So couples starting their own house business, what are the problems they have? Managing children, getting uh, managing house chores, and able to find time to do uh, business work. You see, the moment you 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 think you are specific about who you want to work, it you can really understand them. They find a they have to find a babysitter every time they have to go to a business meeting. If it's in the middle of their school, they have to plan their holidays. Challenging. So wouldn't it be lovely if they can book a holiday which is not dependent on school holidays, so they have the lifestyle they want? You see, bam bam bam, you're thinking of all the situations your client is facing. Women in management is what they have always been told, what they can't do, cannot do. They have to manage house and still manage the business. They have to take care of their children, they have to run the house, they have to find support, and they have to still go and change the world. They have to still run a business. They have so much responsibilities, so they don't overlook, they don't take care of their health, so because of which their body is degraded all these years. So that you're looking, when you really understand your client, you become your client. You actually feel their pain, you actually understand their day-to-day house circumstances. When you really do this spiritually, you will even predict what they will buy, what items they have in their house, you can predict. I know how my clients are. I can, based on my responses I get from some of my clients, I know how messy their house is. I know what's in their fridge. I know what they have for this, and I know how their health is. I can predict it to an extent. Do you understand? So 3-hop process is the most powerful step you do, because once you become your client, you become them. And once you become them, it's easy to sell them anything.
Yeah, because you understand them. Yeah,
Once you
connected.
understand them, you become them. And you have to understand, this is the way of empathy. This is what empathy is, because you become them. Half of the world's problems, I mean, all of the world's problems will go away if one person can empathize the other person, really empathize the other person. They become the person, so they know what problems they have and they know how to handle. They'll help them. So that is how powerful 3-hop process is. So do you know the real definition of business? Okay, tell me, who creates money, business or the government? Who creates
I mean,
money,
well,
business or
the
government?
government creates money to give to business. Okay, I'll say the government.
Right. Business creates money and government distributes money. That's all. Businesses create money and government distributes money. That's it. That's the relationship. So you are a business owner, so you need to create money. And money is what? Promise backed by confidence. You understand life to its fabric, to its fundamental building blocks. You're like Neo in the Matrix. You can change your life. So let's make money. Let's create money. Let's actually make a difference in this world. Okay, so you understand your role. Your role is to create money. As a business owner, your job is to just create money. Okay, I know this has been another steep gradient, and you might have heard some things you are not ready to listen, or you're saying it's okay. You can handle it. You can take some good love and tough love. It's okay. So okay, Mike, 3 o'clock. Okay, are you still here? Are we still here?
Yes, I'm here. I thought
I'm
you said
still
you were going.
here.
Still here? It's like, see, again, it became a dead conversation. I didn't hear I don't hear responses.
Oh, no, I'm listening to you.
Okay, yes,
I
no
just
Netflix.
move away from the kitchen because there's too much noise, so I have to move away from the kitchen.
Okay, good, thank you. So
Can I say something?
yes, Elizabeth.
Because the last, when you were trying to explain how to get client, that you have to be their friend and to
Not
know, like,
not their
I
friend.
mean,
You
like,
have to become them.
become different, yes.
No, no, not
So
friend.
I think for the past 6 months, there's this lady that she's been trying to come to my workshop to learn. She actually called me today that I should send her my bank details. She's ready to start.
Wow.
She said, I mean, she just want to put money down now that by the end of this COVID thing, she just want to be putting money down. So I think what I'm trying to say is that I've had my own WhatsApp group that have been posting things like encouraging them if they want to start something, the time is now to start. So she mentioned that I've been in her life for the past 2 years without me knowing that she's been looking at me, watching what I'm doing, and she can see that I'm consistent with what I'm doing. So that's why she decided now to actually pay money to start for me to start coaching her out to start her own business from home because she's a single parent, because that's what I'm targeting. I'm ending towards people that stay-at-home mom. They want extra income on the side to be able to have money to go on holiday. So, and that's what I just need to say about that. So
Wow, thank you, Elizabeth. Well done. I'm so happy. Well done, well done. So
thank
you
you.
got your first client. I think you've got more clients before, but this is a good. So you finally getting money in now. Getting more
Yes.
and more will come. The more you clear spiritually, you will get.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
my win of April, when I started with you, and I had a client on the 20th of April onwards. I worked with his program of his diet, nutrition, stiffness, and he was ready to pay 297 yesterday for the next program.
Wow. Congratulations, Manjit. Well
Yeah,
done.
Fantastic.
So you put a nice gradient for him,
yeah,
and here he got the results. He was ready for the next.
yeah, yeah.
Well done.
I'm
See,
really
gradient
pleased with that.
works.
Hmm.
Gradient works every time. And because he got his win, he felt more confident to pay more money with you.
Yes,
That's how simple it is. There's no magic button here.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So I have to keep, but I have to, it's just that my grandfather is, I don't know whether he's close to 90 or 90 plus. I don't know. His birthday today. I want to wish him before it's too late.
Oh,
That's why I just want to wish
nice.
him. So,
Happy
okay.
birthday.
Thank you. So let's do this. If I'm not thinking of helping overseas Filipino workers to having an overflowing financial wealth. Louis, I know you can help everybody. Pick one, complete the cycle of action, then decide. Don't go from one to the next to the next to the next. Don't make it difficult to yourself. It's you make it difficult because you want it to be challenging, Louis. You know.
No, Chinmay, the reason why I'm sharing this one because the way you explain it regarding our topic for today, it came out to my mind because there are 10 million OFW or overseas Filipino workers supporting the Filipinos here in the Philippines, and that is really a big market, and then we call that in the Philippines OFW. So that's
Ah,
overseas Filipino workers. I
okay.
also created a solution, OFW, overflowing financial wealth. I just would like to share that.
That is amazing. I love that. OFW, overflowing financial wealth. Oh, you're an OFW. What is that? No, you're overflowing financial wealth.
Yes, and I'm going to help them to start a business through the online, so that they will no longer leave their family, and they can stay with their family together.
I know. So basically you're using the strengths they've gone outside, they've built the strength, they built the created cash flow. So you're going to help them use that cash flow to build an extra source of income which allows them to come back to their family and spend time with them.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. See, now you
Because most of them are really into they have homesick. They're really working hard to support their family, so I want them to have an overflowing
good.
financial wealth.
Now you understand them, connect with them, understand what problems they have with health, understand what problem they have with wealth. For health, for example, I know you have sometimes have sleep problems because you want to wake up in the night to match your time zone of your family, so you work really hard to make sure you can talk to your family when they are awake in their time zone. See, all of that you will connect, you will see those tiny details when you really become them, right?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Chinmay.
Good. So that's the power. Okay. So today let's do this quickly. Basically, they should have been my clients. Yes, Raghu. Yes, yes, yes. Fabulous, Louis. Okay. Okay. So let's cover today's session. Today's session is very powerful based on seven. Today's session is powerful because seven is already there. Like you know how to create your content. Now, today is about sharing your message. So the revision is over. Now the sharing your message. So now, why do you need to share your message? Why do you think you need to share your message? So
Get
participate
your
quickly. So
clients, get
I
people
want
in, get people in
to get people in.
into my group. That way I can help get them to play the saxophone.
Okay. Then what else? I want all of you
So
to
that
participate.
my clients will know what I'm about, what I'm doing, and what solution I'm here to provide for them.
Good. So okay. So
That's a
okay.
part of marketing, Chinmay.
It's a part of marketing. Yes. So what happens when you share what you share it is that you share because you want to communicate your message to another person. That's it. Your marketing, get them into it, all of that. It's all true. Now, what is the definition of communication? What is the definition of communication?
Parting way with the information.
Parting way with the information. Okay. Okay. Come on. I want more answers.
Being able to,
Be able to tell them what passion the passion you have for the subject.
Okay, that's okay. Passion you have for the subject. That's good. Then what else? If you want to type. If you want to speak. Anything you want. I want all of you to participate. Some of you have been silent and listening. I want all of you to participate. Process of giving your ideas. That's correct. That's a good definition of communication. Okay, who else? Okay. So what is definition? What is communication? Communication is a two-way exchange, correct? Getting people to understand your ideas so that they understand what you're speaking about, correct? Fundamentally, communication is the process of replicating particles from one space to another. So I have a particle in my mind. I want to replicate the same particle in your mind. That's all. That's all I want to do. I have a particle in my mind and I want to replicate it in your mind. Do you understand? You have particles in your mind, which is ideas, solutions, and systems. I have particles in my mind, idea, solution, system. I want to take it away and put it in your mind. Once it's there, it becomes yours. And for that, communication has to happen. So you have particles in your mind too. You have your solutions, you have your ideas, and you want to move it from one to another place, your client's mind. It's basically you're transporting, you're actually moving from A to B. You're helping them go from A to B. You're just basically a time travel. Your solution is basically a time travel machine. They are going to go from where they were. You were struggling for this for 2 years and you overcame it in one instant. Now you have the solution of 2 years in one instant. And someone else comes and says, oh, I've been struggling. I just don't know what. And you have a solution for that. When you transfer the particle, you're actually moving the particle from your mind to their mind, and instantly they have just gained that 2 years of knowledge. That's a time travel. So for communication to happen, who is responsible for transfer of particles, the transmitter or the receiver?
Would be the transmitter, no?
You're telling me or asking me?
Transmitter.
Transmitter, okay. Who is responsible for transfer of particles, the transmitter or the receiver? Transmitter, okay, good. Communication is to exchange. Transmitter. Okay. Transmitter, correct, exactly. It is 100% transmitter's responsibility. So if I am moving my particle into your mind, it is my responsibility to move, not yours. It's mine. So there are some simple laws of communication. So when you are speaking, you need to follow these laws. So I follow these laws when I speak, always. First, share only what the receiver can handle. I don't share with you what, if you can't handle it, I don't share. You have noticed I stop giving you strategies if I feel it's too steep a gradient. If I feel like you can't handle it, I stop and I go back to a lower gradient. It is my responsibility to make sure you get the particle you can handle. It is your responsibility as well. And Manjit, you did that and you got an amazing win. And just a reminder, Manjit, I want you to share that win in the group as to how you learned the gradient and you got a new client who's paying you now money. Share it because someone else will be inspired to join the 10-day Launchpad. There are 85 people in the group and only 8 of you join. Others are just waiting around, just hoping. They have no faith in the group. Sorry, they don't have faith in themselves. They don't have faith in the 10-day Launchpad as well. So your wins will also motivate them to join. So Manjit, can you share that win in the group?
Yes, I did part of it, but then he gave me the good news at about 1:50 today that he's
good. Good. Now share a complete win individually. Just that you started with him before and now he's your paid client. That way you will inspire someone to take action.
Mhm.
They might be lazy too. They're not lazy, Raghu. No one is ever lazy. If they're lazy, they will be on their bed and they will decay and die. No one is ever lazy. They are just demotivated only because they have been invalidated so many times in their life. They have self-invalidated. They have been invalidated by others. So they've just given up hope, and they keep hope. So that's why they've forgotten they are a power source. So when they listen to a motivating message, they get energized. Is that's so they're on their own gradient as well. So they might need to see 100 win messages on the group to say, you know what is this Zoom sessions all about? Let me go and find out. That's what it takes. Okay, so good point. You're very smart to see the good point, Raghu. Well done. So share only what the receiver can handle. This is very important. Next, share your message only when you can replicate it twice. What it means is, if I want to share something with you, I need to be able to replicate it myself. If I have to share a strategy or a solution or a step, I can't just share it with you if I can only do it once. If I can replicate it, if I can repeat it, then I know the particle is strong, then I can share it with you. Okay,
I
are you
think
clear with?
that's really important, particularly in what I do. The complicated thing about me with me is music is complicated, and I keep realizing.
Tulane, I want you to rephrase that sentence. You said music is complicated. It's not complicated. Why? The more you say it, the more complicated it becomes. I want you to say, the music is challenging. I have found a better way to deal with it. Because the more you say complicated, 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 it becomes complicated. Okay, Saroj, makes good sense. I am glad it makes good sense, Saroj. So share your message only when you can replicate it twice. See, the reason I interject.
So just go back to what Tulani said. He said, you saying it, he should not use that the other word. It's when it's challenging, you're saying you should actually.
See, when you see, life is a gradient. You all agree?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now, when you use absolutes, complicated, difficult, hard, bad, good, these are absolutes. When you use that, you have given up hope. In spiritually, you're saying there is no gradient there. No one is ever good or bad. Everyone is a gradient of good. Everyone is a gradient of bad. So nothing is complicated. It's a gradient of simplicity or a gradient of challenging. So when you give up hope, when you just say, oh, that's difficult, you've just given up. It's like, no, it's a gradient. So when you master that word, when you say, oh my God, my wife is like she never understands me, that's an absolute statement. No, oh my God, she's finding it challenging to understand me today. Let's find out. That's a gradient. If you speak in absolutes, you are building a block to yourself which you can't escape. When you use absolutes, you're basically locking yourself into a room, putting a lock and throwing the key away. And so that every time you're like, have you heard people say, you always do this, you never listen to me, you always mess up your room. These are absolute statements. Now, when you know you've found success in gradient, why are you using absolute statements then? Okay, so that's why I wanted to correct Tulane when he said music is complicated. I said, no, it's not complicated. It's a gradient. So the more he says absolute statements like that, it becomes challenging. It becomes more, the more he uses the word, it becomes more complicated. And I know for a fact what I just shared in the last 30 seconds is the most powerful you have taken away from this session.
Yes.
This is the most powerful thing. In your life, deal with gradients, not absolutes. Even Star Wars, the Jedi says it. Even Jedi says only the Sith deals with absolutes, but he doesn't know the meaning. He didn't know the formula of gradient. Okay, so do you have any questions on law number 2? Share your message only when you can replicate it.
No.
May the 4th be with you. Thank you, Louis. Share your message only with an acknowledgement. Every message should have an acknowledgement, a call to action. So I have a call to action. I say, type your message. Does it make sense? Or have, like, anything I say, I ask for an acknowledgement. Have you got it? Yes, to come to think of it, I have never seen you use absolutes and not a single negative sentence so far. Oh, wow, Raghu, that's so powerful observation. Thank you. Well done. That's very good. You have very good observation. So share your message only with an acknowledgement. Always do that. Even when you do Facebook Live, even with videos or anything, even an email, have an acknowledgement so that you know the particle has transferred. Next, share your message only when there is a receiver. I have stopped teaching on several Zoom sessions and asked, are you there? What's happening? Are you with me? Are you watching Netflix? I think I stopped and I wanted to establish if there's a receiver. And when I'm talking to anyone on the phone or live, if I see the other person is distracted by a phone or a noise, I stop talking instantly. Even if I'm meeting someone in dinner or talking with wife, if Gia screams, I stop talking because the receiver is not there. So once me and wife, we have this developed. So once she's handled the situation, I continue talking because there's no point. How many times have you just continued talking regardless of what the other person's doing? You do it all the time. I can guarantee you this. You do it all the time. You talk without knowing, even when you don't care whether the receiver is receiving it.
Yeah.
Okay. If the receiver is fascinated with something in the sky, you continue talking. I just stop and ask, what are you looking at? Because it's my responsibility to understand, to make sure the receiver's got the message. Okay. So then share your message only to one person. That means when I'm speaking, I'm not saying I can't even use the word. Like people, when they come online, they'll be like, how are you, Facebook? Huh? How are you? Who is this Facebook person? When you're speaking, you use, they, when you're telling a message, when you're asking me a question, you're like, we all think this. No, you're speaking for yourself. Use one. I to you. I love you. I want you. I want, like, it's I to you. Even if there are 5,000 people in the crowd, you use I to you. So when there is a message is only from one person, I to you. These are very powerful communication laws. I don't expect you to master all of them. I want you to be aware of them. So your homework is simple today. Create a message and share it. I want you to do that today. So I've not got any chats in the group, in the chat when I was covering these 5 laws of communication. So tell me if you have any questions on it. Or are you just, why are you so silent today?
Not silent. I'm writing things down.
Great, laws and message. Thank you, Saraj. Okay, good. So writing things down. So do you know your homework for today?
Yes, create a message and share it.
I know, it's right on the screen. Good. So your message is create a message, create the content using the content carousel. Use it. If it's too confusing, forget it. Just go back and just whatever message you have, just share a message with a call to action. Do you have a ritual so that you speak to one person? No, Turane. I always just speak to you. There's no ritual. The moment I understood that it's one to you, I just speak to one person. Even if there's an email chain and there are 50 people in the email chain, I'd say, thank you so much for sending this message. I hope you're having a great day. I don't say, how's everyone? I hope everybody is having a great day. I cannot type like that. I just don't know. Because the person reading the email is one person. Yes, there are 50 recipients, but the person reading the email is one person. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Have you seen such emails and group messages as well? How's everybody? Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody is having a good time. I'll be like, who's everybody? He doesn't care to me. If he says, oh, how are you? I hope you're having a great day today. I have something powerful to share with you. Can you please give me your 5 minutes? I'll be like, yeah, you have my 5 minutes, my friend. Because if someone says, oh, you know what, I have this amazing power, everybody's doing this, and everybody's doing this, so we all think it's a great idea, and I want Facebook you to follow this. I'm like, I wouldn't even listen to that person. Okay, so do you have any more questions? So let's go. What's the next slide? Is there a slide after this? The day homework. Okay, yeah. Produce one content and share it with a call to action. You know your call to action, join your group. You know your content, you know how to create your content carousel. Now you know how to communicate. I to you know how to communicate. Practice it, replicate it. You know how to communicate. It's very simple. Then homework, that's it. Day 8 is an end. So tell me, my friends, how do you find it? How much did you like day 8? It was pretty much day 7 plus day 8. Wow, thank you, Louis. Okay, amazing. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Now I want you to do, you have 2 homeworks. You will space the last 30 minutes, okay? But I really want you to join from the first minute, Tulani. You don't know when the last 30 minutes happens. Okay, so I want you to go and share your win in the group. That's your default homework. Are you going to share your win? And I know you have not shared your win from yesterday. If you haven't, go win. Remember, the prerequisite for winning, being qualified for play the game, is to share your win every day. If you haven't, go and share 8 wins, or share 1 or 7 wins or 5 wins. Go do that. I am being very clear, because go back to the notes, watch it. If you want the videos, tell me if you really want the videos today. I will move things around. I will upload the videos. Tell me if you are going to upload. If you feel all the last 7 videos is a must for you, which is like that is holding you back. Tell me if it's holding you back. Yes. So you want the recordings. It is a must.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I will do that. I will do that today. Yes, I will take care. Okay, that's my problem. I'll figure it out. That's fine. I will handle it. Okay. Sorted. Okay. So will you share your win from today? What you learned today? Do you need a recording to share your win from what you learned today? You don't.
No.
You already know what you gained from this. So
Yeah.
please share your win now, not tomorrow, not 5 hours from now. Immediately go and share your win. Whatever you gain. I spoke so many things. Whatever made you feel great, whatever truth you see, don't share what I taught you. It's not, it's different. If you share, Chinmai told me the 5 laws, these are the 5 laws of particle going from one place to another. The person reading it will be like, what? Doesn't understand. So what it makes sense to you, I want you to share it. Okay. So I know there were some good moments and hot moments and some tough love and good love. So I hope, do you still love me? Yes. Thank you. Good. So please go. I know I'm very eagerly always looking for refreshing. I keep refreshing my phone for the first 2 hours waiting for your win. And yesterday I didn't get any. I was very demotivated. I want you to share your win. This is your exchange to me. I give you abundant exchange and abundance. It's your opportunity to give me exchange and abundance in return. You don't have to, but it's your opportunity. Okay, perfect. I love you. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And remember, if you have a question, post it in the group. Post it in the group if you have a question. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Louis. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.